Welcome, chemistry students. We are going to be talking about topic number 1, so that's the first section of your summative. And I'm going to start off with discussing scientific notation, and then there will be another section that will be discussing how to do mole math with molecules and atoms and all of that. So first, scientific notation. We are going to take a look at the first problem on the test, so that's 1A, and it asks us how many moles are in 4.75 times 10 to the 25th atoms of aluminum. So it's asking us if I group all of these atoms into groups that are 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd big, how many groups would I get? So we're going to set this up like this. We would normally just say atoms multiply by a line equals moles. So we put the unit we have, the unit we want, put the unit we want on top, the unit we have on bottom. Okay? Now, we know that the number of atoms in 1 mole is 6.02, and because I prefer to divide rather than multiply by a fraction, the way I would set this up would be to take 4.75 times 10 to the 25th and divide it by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. And that should give me moles. So let's take a look at estimating what should our right answer be. Okay, so what would you expect it to be? So when we're taking something that's 10 to the 25th big and we're dividing it by something that's 10 to the 23rd big, we should get something that's about 10 to the 2nd big. I can do that by taking 25 minus 23 equals 2. This right here is the step that I'm not seeing on a lot of papers, or I'm seeing done incorrectly. So why can I take 25 minus 23 equals 2? Well, if you were going to actually write out this math problem, you would put the 1 with 25 zeros, and you would put the 1 with 23 zeros, and then you're going to cancel out your zeros. So let's see if I counted my zeros correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22... Oh, I needed one more. 23. Okay, and we end up with 100, which is the same as 10 to the 2nd, over 1, which is the same as 10 to the 2nd. Okay, the 100 over 1, not 1 is the same as 10 to the 2nd. So I should assume that my answer will be in this range. It might be slightly larger or it might be slightly smaller because you are actually doing the division of the 4 divided by the 6. Okay, now if you don't want to do this, and what I'm going to suggest you learn how to do is do this on your calculator. So if you need help finding this, please ask me. I've shown lots of students. In order to type in our number, which is, oh, not on that page. Okay. So this number, 4.75 times 10 to the 25th. To type that number into my calculator, I'm going to type 4.75, and then I'm going to find the EE key. Most of you will have to press second and then press that key. This is a key that's present on the calculator that you could download in an app to your iPad. It's also on the calculator on my iPhone, so you just have to look for it. So this is calculator language for times 10 to the something. So you type in your number, then you type in that key. The E will usually show up on your screen, and then you type in the 25 or whatever the exponent is. So this 25. There's no carets, there's no multiplying, there's no parentheses. This whole thing means this to the calculator, and you'll get correct order of operations, which is really important. Then we take that and we divide it by 6.02 using the E key again, times 10 to the 23rd. Okay? And then you might get an answer that has an E in it as well. All that means is you replace the E and you write in times 10, and then the number after the E becomes the exponent. So once you put this into your calculator correctly, you should get an answer of 78.9 moles of aluminum. Make sure that we are writing our unit and labeling our chemical. Okay, 78.9 does not have 3 place values in it, but it's close to 100, so it does fit within our estimate. So your answer to 1A should have typed in the number of atoms divided by the number of atoms in each mole, and that should result in 78.9 moles of aluminum. Again, ask myself, ask a neighbor, find this key. If you are not using it, you need to start. All right, I will see you on the next video.